This is Josh Raven with the Daily Dart at the League of Legends World Championship quarterfinals here in London. We're joined by Origen Soaz, who've just come off the back of a 3-1 victory over Flash Wolves in the quarterfinals. And now, Soaz, you had 4 very long games. You were able to come out on top in 3 of them. Why were you able to win that game so easily against the Flash Wolves?
I think we are just better at doing like calls mid to late game and getting more lead and more objectives all. In one of the first Lulu game I played, I had a really good matchup for me and I was able to, I don't know, as soon as you're ahead with Lulu and your AD carry is fine, is like at least equal, you're gonna win like no matter what, unless you played really badly. But yeah, I knew that this game was kind of won as soon as I was like free farming and everything like this. First game with Darius, it just came from a team fight really on Baron, and I got a Penta and we got Baron. After this, I felt like we had a big lead, and last one is pretty much the same as the one with Lulu. The first one with Lulu, the difference is that I had to build really differently because I'm playing against Irelia. It was really risky for me to blind pick Irelia because they are saving last pick for their top laner. They first rotate into Victor. So we are thinking if we actually play something else mid lane than Lulu, if we play Lulu mid and I blind pick top lane, we are gonna have like maybe 2 bad lane in the end. So I was just like, I'm gonna take the bullet, I'm gonna play Lulu and we just play something that is at least good against Victor or equal.
Origen have now made it to the semi-finals of the tournament, and were you expecting to make it this far? I mean, what has been the key to making it this far in the tournament? When coming in, you weren't really considered as one of the favourites.
I think for groups we got a bit lucky, honestly. I think LGD with they're just bad luck. I think they are good, and I think they could have like show up in groups and maybe go instead of us eventually, out of groups. And after groups, I mean, we draw Flash Wolves, which is in my opinion the weakest team that we could have drawn. So we got a bit lucky as well in the drawing.
Coming into the tournament, there was a big shift in the meta. Now the top lane is more centered around carry champions rather than those tanks. What is your opinion on this change? Do you prefer it now that you can carry from the top lane?
Well, it's not like we are really in my opinion, we are not really access to carry top laner, even though it's like the meta really. I think we need to expand our style a bit still. We are like not one-dimensional, but we can like play probably like 2 or 3 style, but I don't think carry top lane is like one of ours. Doesn't mean that I cannot play the hero, it's just that we have more difficulties maybe playing it, so we'll probably try to see for against SKT or HQ.
What are your thoughts on the other quarterfinals? What are your predictions for those matches? Who do you think is going to go through?
Which matches?
The other quarterfinals. We'll start off with KT versus Ku.
KT versus Ku. I think this one is going to be the most interesting one. I mean, for me, it's going to be the most interesting one. I really like both teams, honestly. But who do I expect to win? I think it's going to be a 3-2 series at first. I don't really know for each. I couldn't say either Ku or KT. Maybe probably KT 3-2, I would say.
What about Fnatic versus EDG, your fellow Europeans?
This one is going to be really close, I think, as well. I think it can go either way. I'll probably put a 3-2 for Fnatic.
And finally, your opponents for the semi-final, it's going to be either AHQ or SKT. What do you think about that quarter-final, and what do you think about your chances against the winner of that series?
I think SKT will probably win against HQ 3-0. And us facing SKT, I think it's going to be really difficult.